start to cry. Share and subscribe, it's how we live. Woo. And how we die.
Hey now, we are the Ponch and Nikki Show. What's going on? Hi, we're live on YouTube.
Morning.
Morning, everybody.
Live on YouTube, getting this party started. How was your day yesterday? I want to hear all about the birthday.
Yesterday was my birthday. Thank you. And thank you for all. I mean, seriously, I'm shocked every single year about how many hundreds and if thousands of people are just like, happy birthday. And it's so nice. And I start with the intention of thanking everyone. And then I'm just like, I'll put a post up today.
Yeah.
I'll put a post and thank everyone for just the kind words yesterday. I had, yesterday was a different birthday for me, Nikki. I'm glad you brought it up because honestly, I didn't do anything. I didn't leave the house. I didn't want to have a conversation with too many people. Quite honestly, it was a day of reflection. I had good food. I watched good TV. I meditated. I journaled a lot, just to assess my life. And that was it. And then I came home and we had chantilly cake and some ice cream and kicked it. And that was it. That was it. That was the day. It was a wrap. And honestly, it was perfect.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I love that. You should celebrate it however you want. It doesn't always have to be a big thing. It can just be chill.
But isn't that weird that your first inclination as a person to feel guilty for doing what you want on your birthday because you're afraid it's going to let other people down? I mean, that's honestly what I struggled with yesterday. It's like, why am I feeling this way? This is my day. Mm-hmm. Can't I just have my day today and just do anything? And why should I feel so selfish about it? But I did, but I got over it and it was fine. And here I am look, we dressed up on Sunday. There I am at 1587. Look at me. I look like a big boy.
Look like a little kid. Oh my God.
I'm a big boy. Look at me.
You're like a little kid who put on his dad's clothes to go out. Holy crap.
What? I look dashing for a 9-year-old.
I'm dead.
I asked that. I was like going, I don't think I'm ever going to grow up. I don't feel it's so weird. Even at my age, putting a coat and a tie and things like that, I feel so like an imposter. I'm not a business person like that. I never have been, never will. I mean, I could act like it, but I giggle. Like if I have a suit on, I'm laughing. I'm like going, look at this monkey suit. Ah. So anyway.
Oh, well, I'm glad you had a good day. I am.
Until it wasn't. It wasn't, fam. Until it wasn't. My God, what kind of world are we living in here? I didn't ask for anything for my birthday. I made that very clear, but Nia does not listen, obviously. So she was like, I have something for you, but I don't. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, it came today, but we have been victims of porch pirates.
Oh, no.
Freaking porch pirates.
What?
And now I kind of think that this might be a hate crime against the elderly because my gift, shut up. My gift, believe it or not, I know this is shocking, was hearing aids.
Okay.
I didn't know I was getting these.
Okay, and someone stole them off your porch. Weren't you home all day? How did you not pick up on that?
I don't know. I was also cutting the grass back out in the back too. I mean, who knows what's going on? I mean,
that's ballsy. If you hear the lawnmower going and see somebody mowing the grass and you still come up to the porch and steal, that's crazy.
Possibly. Well, here's the package of said hearing aids. I think that eBrew is the brand. But yeah, that's how the package was on my porch.
Oh, so you still got the package.
Yeah, someone ripped it open and took the hearing aids out of it, and then all there was an instruction manual. That's how the package was.
Okay, now I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I hope they're excited about their hearing aids.
And furthermore, I don't know how I feel about getting hearing aids on my birthday. What?
Maybe it's a gag gift.
No, it's not. It's not.
No.
Fam, I cannot
Running out of excuses.
I can't hear, and I've you know how you're always like you need to get out of the house more.
Yeah.
You need to get out of the house. I figured out why I'm not getting out of the house more, because when I went to Naya's property management, the Crystal Merit Award things, it was very obvious to me that I cannot have a good time out in public because I can't hear. I mean, I'm literally, you've seen me. I literally like get next to you or Naya or both, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Somebody could be giving me the business too. You're a fat idiot.
Yeah.
Yep, sure am.
Okay, well, then this is a needed gift. You need to wear them. I mean,
So-
they have cool ones now. They do. Like Apple has some, like little earbuds that you can pop in and it helps your hearing. So it's not a big deal.
Well, if there's any hearing aid companies out there that want to be a partner with the Ponch and Nikki show and help us out there until we can get replacement ones.
Whoa, what is the separation in my hair? I just had a bald spot. It's fine.
That's right. You've joined the show of youth, everyone. Bald spots and hearing aids. Hey now, it's sexy time, everybody.
I'm sure I'm right behind you because there's a lot of times I can't hear. And if there are multiple conversations going on or there's a lot of, nope, I can't hear anything and I get overstimulated. So
that's right.
I'm sure I'm right behind you.
So
it's fine.
Anyway, I tried to make a move to get hearing aids and they were stolen right out from under me. How dare you?
What happened? I've never had anything stolen off like a Porch Pirate Amazon situation. So what happens then? Do you just like reach out to Amazon and then say, hey,
I guess
somebody stole it?
They're usually pretty good. Like I've had a couple of things that were just absolutely wrecked when I opened them and I just took a picture and I was like, and they're like, oh, we'll send another one.
Oh, well, okay. That's cool.
So it would be fine. But I also thought it'd be cool if we got some hearing aid money on the show. So
absolutely. Well, my day went, pretty good. If you remember, I was a little nervous because I gave my first ever keynote speech yesterday.
And this was a 30-minute speech that was dropped on you kind of last minute, right?
Correct. And I've never done a 30-minute speech, but I was up for the challenge. And it was about, empowering young girls, pouring into them, just, building their confidence. So like, hi, that's what I do. I love talking to young girls and just, filling their cup. So yesterday, that is exactly what happened. Here's a group of the girls that I came over to and talked with after I got off the stage. And I mean, I got cool points. I was cool with the kids. They were like, okay, queen. Okay, nice. Daddy. I mean, and I think this is cool. So I guessed I did okay.
You can only
wanted to take pictures with me and they wanted it, so I guess I was cool. I don't know. My girls, Erin and Dieta, both said that I did a damn good job. And
all right,
people were moved to tears and goosebumps. So maybe this is something I should be doing.
Yeah, you should be motivational speaking for women all over the place. I've told you that for a ton of times. That we need more voices like yours out there. Say it over and over again. But I knew you'd kill it. And those girls look fantastic. It looked like a very vibrant, fun group. And isn't it funny? I know that feeling too, to where when a young person, like a kid, will come up to you and you think you're like, they like us. And it's like, do they really like us? Or are they making fun? Are they like us? Or are they doing this and calling me? And I'm just like, I'm just going to go with it. But I think by looking in their eyes, I really did think they dug you. So,
well, I think they were genuine about it. I do. I want to hope. If they were making fun of me, cool, whatever. I mean, won't be the first or last time. So, but I had a really, really good time talking with the girls and they all seemed very excited about STEM and just, making big moves in their life, changing the direction of their life, owning their power. It was really, really cool. So yeah, that was my day yesterday.
Excellent.
Yeah, I thought it went pretty good until it didn't.
Uh-oh.
Until it didn't.
Did you get a Porch Pirate too?
Some kind of. So I leave there. I hadn't eaten all day and I'm riding this high. I'm like, yeah, I just went in there and killed it. I gave a full on speech. I did my thing. I'm in my red suit, red lips. Like I'm powerful. And I'm like, God, I'm so hungry. I've got to stop somewhere and get some food. So I stop over at Twisted Fresh in Lee Summit.
Yeah.
I love that place. I love that little chicken wrap that they have there. It's delicious.
Same.
Anyway, I get out of my car and I'm like, oh, let me put my jacket back on because I took my jacket off to drive and I like put it on and it was kind of like one of those moments where you felt really cool and it's like, yeah, like I got some swagger and I'm walking and I go up the 2 little steps and something happens with my high heel. I don't know if it got stuck on something. I don't know if it just broke apart. Whatever it did, I ate shit. I fell full on the concrete in front of everyone. My hand was gushing. Look at my hand. No, open your eyes. My hand, blood running down. My knees are all scraped up. This hand's I caught myself, of course, on my freaking wrist. And then I'm laying there. I'm like, oh, and there's people around. This guy off in the distance. This guy. Are you okay? You're too pretty to fall like that. What? Let me come over and help you. You girls in your high heels. And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, I don't know what happened. And he's like, yeah, you're just too pretty to fall like that. I mean, awesome. Humbled me really fast. So I got my little chicken wrap and limped home.
What's even more humbling is I have contacted that shopping center. We do have the footage. Let's go ahead and play that now, Gary.
Great.
No, we don't have that. Oh my God. First of all, I'm glad you're okay. Secondly, hilarious.
It was like a sea of red pants, red jacket, red everything. Just, I mean, the worst. And I broke my freaking purse, my little handbag, snapped it in half because my whole body laid on it. Awesome. Ow, God, I just hit my tooth.
What is happening with you?
I'm really going through it. It's fine.
You obviously are. Can we also mention, by the way, if you want to see more of this hot mess dumpster fire, check out Nikki today on KCTV 5.
Oh, yeah, I got to hop over there soon.
At 9 o'clock, she's going to be there live. So make sure you check that out as well. You know, when you fall... When you fall and you're an adult, there's really only 2 moves, at least for me anyway. It's like you fall and then get right and pop right back up. Like that didn't happen. Get right back up. Or I've been there to where I've fallen down as an adult and I just stay.
That's what I did. I mean, I am not agile. I was not bouncing back up after that one. And he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I think so." And he's like, as blood is just running down my, and I'm like, I think so. So embarrassing. Oh, it's the worst. It was the worst, dude.
And in this day and age too, it's like on different, how jacked is it on different levels? Like if I saw that and I saw you, I would be like, I want to help that person, but also, am I going to get all her blood all over me? And is she going to sue me for touching her? I'm just going to keep it moving.
I'd laugh. I mean, I know I would.
But then on your end, it's like if a guy or somebody is trying to help you, it's like, is this guy genuinely trying to help me? Is he trying to hit on me too? It's just you're just so vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a vulnerable moment.
So if anybody has pics of that, please send those in. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, it is what it is. It's fine. We're going to survive. We've got Band-Aids all over.
I had that happen one time. This was way back. I was a teenager, but still, it was mortifying. I was on a date with my kid's mom, and we went to a place. I think it was like a Luby's or a Furs cafeteria.
Oh, Furs.
Right.
I loved Furs. Alexis will remind him of that.
It was that type situation. So we did that, and we were coming out of the line, and I had my best. I think it was like 15 or 14 years old, and I had my tray, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm pimping. And she was like 18 years old, so I was like, yeah, I got this. And I stumbled, and fam, my tray of food just went flop, boom, all over the front of me, and I was just mortified. And then you could hear whoever in the background going, "Oh, that guy's gonna cry."
Not the $1 million pie.
I was just like, "Suck it up! Don't look."
Oh Lord!
I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I am too. All right, let's segue into a little bit of spilling because I'm running out of time here and I
I
want
know you
to.
got to run. Here we go. Spill the tea, girl. Make it burn. There you go.
Great. Royal.
Fountain of youth, you see, is not some hidden spring, but a current that flows through all things, sometimes raging, sometimes still. Each droplet pristine and unique, rising and falling against a swirling sky, reminding us youth is not a destination, but a rhythm, pulsing like life itself. I tell you, water doesn't strive to be young. It simply moves, always forward, ever onward. So too must we, finding youth not in a location, but in motion, in the endless flowing now. The fountain of youth, therefore, exists within us all, because similar to water, we are always changing, always new, and in that way we are forever. Forever a fountain.
Okay, so they posted that video. There's some announcement coming today. Of course, people immediately thought it's something to do with the K, something to do with the stadium changes, but the Nike symbol is throwing me. That makes me feel like it's something to do with apparel. So I don't know. But today we're going to hear something from the Kansas City Royals. And that video gave me chills, though. I thought that was so cool. But it also made me feel sad because it's highlighting all of the memories and the nostalgia and the history of that stadium being there. Ugh, why can't they just fix this and make it right? Don't move. Like, don't. There's so much rich history there.
I get it. Look, I get it. I've spent a quarter of a century plus over there, and I have so many memories. I've forgotten a lot of them. But yeah, there's great memories that when I drive by, I'll get a gush of something of like, the wild card game for the Royals. I think Rocket and I were there, and we left early because we were losing. And then it started to come back, and we actually watched the game from the parking lot. And then there was another time to where there was I think that was also the same night too, to where it was another night, but we beat Tom Brady on a Monday Night Football game the same day that we had a Royals game. There's been and I've met so many incredible people out there. Unfortunately, the pooch has been screwed.
I know.
The pooch has been screwed.
What is that, Alexis? City Connect jersey launch. What's City Connect?
City Connect. I've heard that before. City Connect jersey launch. Is that about I don't know. I don't know what that is.
We'll see. We can talk about it on the show tomorrow for
Sounds good.
sure. Yeah. This news dropped yesterday, and I think a lot of us were fans of the original. So I think we're going to be excited about this as well. Troop Beverly Hills is getting a sequel. Okay, come on. This show was a cult favorite. It was ridiculous. Didn't do well in the theaters back in the day, I know. But like, it became a cult favorite. It became fun. Cameron Diaz is going to supposedly star in it and be a part of creating it.
Okay.
What? You didn't like True Beverly Hills?
That was a time to where we had this, we were so enamored at this time and a little before with Beverly Hills and Hollywood. And oh my God, what would it be like to be a rich kid or a rich person? Does that even play anymore? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm an affected rich white woman that's going to go and do what?
Well, they're not remaking it. It's a sequel. So let's hope that the plot line is a little different. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I think it's going to be great because I liked True Beverly Hills. I thought that was ridiculous.
The first one sucked, man. Come on.
No, it didn't. No, you're full of it. Full of it.
Good to see Cameron Diaz back, though. I do like her.
Yes. Right? Because she's been MIA for a while. She really has.
And Shelley Long was great in Modern Family as the ex-wife for Ed O'Neill. She's really good.
Yeah. Also yesterday, I can't believe it's been 3 years since we lost Matthew Perry. It's just crazy. But yesterday, finally, I don't know if you want to call this justice for the family, closure, but the ketamine queen was sentenced yesterday. 15 years in prison. She was the one who supplied the drugs that killed Matthew Perry. And yeah, I mean, I think 3 of the people pled guilty, I believe, out of the 5. So she was one of them. The sentence was set for 65 years, but that was what they wanted, but she didn't get it. She got 15.
You know what? Obviously, I hate that Matthew Perry's not with us any longer, and
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, and shame on her for doing what she did. Is 15 years excessive? I think it is. I also bigger. The ketamine queen, that name, I know that was the drug that she's peddling, but I hate that there's such a negative connotation with ketamine. Because if you start doing your research, like a lot of people are starting to wake up to see smaller doses of ketamine are helping a lot of people with PTSD, trauma issues, depression. It is being shown to cure a lot of things. So
yeah,
when you hear things like the ketamine queen, it immediately puts a negative connotation because people have abused it. And people that are opponents, I guess, of different kinds of medicine, alternative medicine, will use a headline like this and go, well, the ketamine queen killed Matthew Perry. Ketamine is the enemy. Ketamine is a terrible thing. And ketamine, anything abused is terrible. So
sure.
Good for justice, I guess, but it's still sad all the way around for sure. And I told you, when he did his book, I think I was in rehab when it came out. And I was listening to it, and I told you, I was like, I had to turn the audiobook off because he sounded slurry. I was like, and I was freshly sober, and I was like, fam, he is not sober, or he is under the influence of something in the audio book. So I haven't even listened to the whole thing because I was just like,
probably
little triggering back then. I can handle it now, but I was, the whole thing's sad though.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. It's poor parents, man. Seeing them walk into the courtroom yesterday. I mean, like, that's, ugh. I can't even imagine. All right, making a hard left here, people. If you feel like when you're talking to your husband, your boyfriend, significant other, whatever, and you don't think they're listening to you, turns out there may be something to that. Turns out.
What?
Yeah, I knew what you were doing.
If you feel like your partner isn't listening, well, there may be some truth to it. A study on selective hearing found that men tend to tune out their female partners after about 6 minutes of conversation. But when talking with friends, they can stay engaged for up to 15 minutes. Experts say it's not necessarily about ignoring you. It may come down to how the brain processes information. Men tend to have conversations about shared interests with their friends, while conversations with partners can be more detailed and emotional. And psychologists say selective listening happens to everyone. Your brain naturally tunes in to what it thinks matters most. So has this been your experience? Let us know. And
There is a gear. No. It goes back to men and women are different. There's a gear that I have in my brain when I'm having a conversation with a man and a woman. Different gears completely.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go into a higher, faster gear with a dude because it's like quick bullet points of like, let's go. What was the thing? Was it cool? It was fun. It was a good hang. It was a blast. Period. That was the end of the night. Hey, I heard you were hanging with my boy. Da. Yeah, we tore it up. It was cool. Bet. Done. Conversation over. On to the next thing. Conversation with y'all, I have to gear it down. Let's slow the whole process down and don't get irritated by all the details, because we don't need as men all the details, but you as women want to give all the details and you want to be heard with those. So you have to gear down and go, okay, let's hear about it. How was your night last night? I heard you were hanging with my boy. Well, it was really nice, and he had a shirt that was green. And by the way, it's weird having a green shirt because the restaurant was purple. Anyway, the food was incredible. And then the conversation goes on for 5 hours.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's just it. That's why we tune out a little bit, because it's like too many details, and we don't want to fight with you.
That's fair. That is fair. We do. We like details. We like a good story that paints a good picture, and we're trying to give you all the details so you can assess and make your own judgment. It's fair.
Because apparently you don't like this motion.
No,
and
we don't.
Get to the point. And it's just a gear down motion. That's all.
gear down. I don't know if I like, it makes me feel like you have to dumb it down. Like you're dumbing yourself down for us.
No, it just means that we're going too fast. It means that we're going too fast, skipping off all the details, all the important details that we're just skipping over because we personally just don't need them. And also, let's be fair as well. That's probably why women are a tad more intelligent in some areas too, because you guys do pay attention to the details and we skip and just look at the overall big picture of things. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but here we are.
That's facts. Yeah. Great point, Andrea. Yeah. Men want the outline, not the chapter book.
Cliff notes. That's it. Yeah, there it is. Cliff notes. That's all we want is just the cliff notes of it. Cliff notes.
Okay.
And are you, and then the other question that pops in, we have this a lot. I mean, I know you need to go. Nikki's going to be on a KCTV 5, 9 o'clock today. The other thing too, that I have learned, and I'm trying my best. Do you want to vent to me or do you want me to help you solve it? Or is it both? And I've been asking this, just guys do this. And girls, please don't get upset when your guy is asking because he's trying. Just pause for a second. It was like, okay, are you venting to me or do we need to? It's like, I just need to vent. And then it's like, okay, cool. And then you're kind of off the hook. You just have to sit and listen and let him go, and say, is there anything else? It was like, what else about this is bothering you? Ask that question. And then just be like, huh? Yes, exactly.
Yep. That's great that you do that because that's the case. Like, just hear me out. Like, I don't need your feedback. I don't need your opinion on it. Just hear me out. I have to justify why I'm so angry about this real quick.
I'm a fixer a lot, and I try too often to be like going, well, you should blah, 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 blah. And I'm trying to like going, just shut up and listen for a second. Anyway, that's growth, folks.
Growth.
That is growth.
Real growth.
All right. Hey, check out Nikki today. KCTV 5 Live. That is at 9 o'clock. Check me out today. I'll be slanging them sofas, son. I'll be at Furniture Deals on Metcalf till close tonight. We got financing for almost everybody. We've got delivery. We've got the whole deal. And better yet, you get a free therapy session with me when you walk in. It just happens, but that's what we're doing. And it's a lot of fun. So that's what we've got. We're back tomorrow, kicking your weekend off bright and early, 7 a.m. Our brand new home YouTube. Yes.
Before I go,
yes.
Don't forget about our cozies.
Well, oh my God. I wasn't going to forget about the cozies.
You gotta tell the people about our cozies.
Look, here's the deal. When you come home, and I know this, your lady's like, I got a whopper for you. You're like, well, I want to hear all about it. Let me get into my Cozy Earth real quick.
Oh, yes. The Cozy Earth. That is, I took a picture actually, and I've got to post it of me in my PJs because they're just too damn cute. They just are. I love them so much. If you haven't tried the bamboo pajama set yet from Cozy Earth, guys, seriously, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get it for your girl, get it for yourself. I don't care who you get it for. You've got to try it though. The softness is everything. Discover how care in every detail transforms simple routines into moments of true comfort and ease. Just go to CozyEarth.com, use the code FAM for up to 20% off. They don't do sales, guys. They really don't. They don't have to. It's a huge company. They are well known. But right now you can still get that up to 20% off right now if you use the code FAM. Maybe you need new bed sheets. Hi, it's spring, time to change out the fall and the winter vibes. It's time to get different colors in there. You can get those amazing bamboo sheets. You've got 100-night sleep trial. So you can literally try them for 100 nights. If you don't like them, you're like, meh, maybe not. So you can send them back, but I'm telling you, you're not going to because they are a game changer. There's a 10-year warranty. That's how much they believe in their product. CozyEarth.com. Experience the craft behind the comfort and make every day feel intentional.
Ooh, CozyEarth.com. There you go. Oh my God. I do notice the time frame too of the Cozy Earth pajamas are starting to be worn. You know, before it was like 9 p.m. or so. Oh, the pajama time. And then 8, 7. And then right as you get home, boom, pajamas. It's pajamas. It's pajamas.
It's my cozies. It just is. And Kelly, talk about Walmart. Yes, we do. Tomorrow on the show, we will talk about Walmart. And I'm also bringing you a new product that I have been trying for 2 weeks now. And I think it is a game changer.
New product, and something happened at Walmart that you want to bring to folks' attention to.
Yep. Tomorrow, Walmart, new product that I think you're going to want, because it's a game changer. It really is.
All right. I love that. All right. That is 7 a.m. Central tomorrow on our YouTube channel. That's where we are exclusively live. And once again, check out Nikki Vivas today live at KCTV5 at 9 a.m. Until then, you guys have a great day. You got this.
Say goodbye, Ponch.
Goodbye, Ponch.
Welcome to the Ponch and Nikki Show. This show ain't gonna watch itself. A simple little thing can always help. Share and subscribe. It's how we live and die. When the power gets cut off, we start to